my words.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar, and it happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and off we go on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A carry here for Allen. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. A short one taken by Hawkinson.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. That's caught by McCaffrey.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one caught by Hawkinson. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. No issues there. This one is good. And the Vikings will take a 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
We met with them the other day, Mike, and the offensive coordinator, he went out of his way. He was adamant that they felt really good early in this game. There was a lot of things on this opening script they could do to attack this defense. Well, needless to say, I don't think giving up a sack on the first play was what he had in mind, and now they face a 2nd and long. They got to get...
And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And that is incomplete. Jerry Jeudy, the intended target, and that'll set up 4th down. Punting time for the Browns. They're set to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run with Allen. He'll take this down to the 47. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in on the stop. Second down and 8. Another run, and again, it's Allen. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. He'll get this out wide. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his man, the tight end, David Njoku. His first catch of this Super Bowl. And good for the 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
They bring Jeudy in motion. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Here's 3rd and 2. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This one intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Allen. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. He is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and good. And the Vikings are out to a 10-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll complete this one to Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
Throwing now from the gun. There's a short throw caught by Njoku.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Now they'll set up to throw. That's caught by Ford. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
They'll look to throw. That's caught! And they take him down. Big pickup through the air, but there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
This fielded inside the 35. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Allen. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. On play action, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Beavis, good on the extra point. And the Vikings move further out in front. It is now 17-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Bateman. 2nd reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on. This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Open man is Davis.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll run. This is Jerome Ford. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Back to throw. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take over here up near the 40.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And he'll get forward for a couple. Tackle there by Michael Hall. Play action now. It's McCarthy. The left side here. Caught by Addison. Now a 3rd and 2. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the first down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
First and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. He'll run again.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. McCarthy. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. They'll put Addison in motion. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here comes Allen. Oh, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. They go back to Allen. He's going to have a Vikings first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. The Vikings looking for 3. Bring out the field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we are at halftime here in the Super Bowl. And for the final time this year, we send it to Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. 2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Open man is Bateman. He's got him. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He'll drop to throw. Left side, he's got Njoku. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. They'll run here. It's Ford. And he will score. Jerome Ford. Touchdown, Browns. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Browns are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes. How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's McCarthy.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
It is 3rd and 10. McCarthy from the gun here on 3rd down. He's got his man, Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The Vikings looking for 3, bring out the field goal unit. This will be a 46-yard attempt. Three for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Vikings will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They bring Judy in motion. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This is brought in downfield by Judy. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's first and goal. A big play here in the big game. That is a 74-yard gain. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. They'll run with 4. Only a yard there. Tackle made at the 5. Here comes second and goal. They'll look to throw. That one going to be intercepted in the end zone if he stayed in bounds now. Two plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal. He'll look to throw. And he will score! Game on! David Njoku! Touchdown, Cleveland! Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for 2 here. You got to get this thing down to 8. But this offense now has given themselves at least a chance to make a run here down the stretch in the fourth quarter.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. So things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Throwing on second down is McCarthy. And this ball's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And third down coming up.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Allen. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll run on 1st down, and here's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a short pickup. It's at the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
To throw, it's McCarthy. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now he takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Bateman is the motion man. They'll throw out of the gun. Right back to Judy. He's got it again. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL. And the reality is, he knows it, the sideline knows it, the huddle knows it. At this level.
And he will score! Game on! Greg Dulcich, touchdown Browns. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run with Allen. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Another run, and again, it's Allen. Good blocking to the 15. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Mevis, good on the extra point. And the Vikings will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 18 yards on that one, and a first down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now, deep ball for Bateman. That is hard. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. He'll drop to throw. That is caught side of the end zone. David Njoku. Touchdown, Cleveland. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. A one-score game late, you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. A carry here for Allen. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion, it's Jefferson. On the handoff, it's Allen. A pickup of 14 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Hugs on that sideline. One final kneel down, and that will put the bow on this championship season. And the Vikings have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Minnesota Vikings. They are the champions of Super Bowl 63. So that'll do it for another spectacular season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Greg Olson, and our entire crew, I'm Mike Tirico. We'll do it again come the fall. Till then, so long from the Super Bowl.